What's going down? Welcome to Young Body TV. This is my first video, and before I talk about what we're going to talk about today is I don't have no degree and none of this stuff that I'm talking about. It's just common knowledge and common sense, you know. So and then if you don't believe me, go do your own research on what we're talking about, and the knowledge is out there for you to have. But you know what I'm saying? If you tune into this video, go ahead and hit that like button, you know what I mean? That share if you can, you know what I mean? And we're gonna keep it pushing. But how we gonna get this started, what we're gonna be talking about today is how to get to know yourself and how to know your mental health and know what mental health is, know your triggers, you know what I'm saying? And have a solution for it, you know what I'm saying? So you could beat that thing. So, the definition, what we're going to start off with, the definition, you can Google it, you can go look it up yourself, you know what I'm saying? They said mental health encompasses emotions, psychological, and behavior. It also determines how an individual handles stress, interpersonal relationships, and decision making. So, you know, that's what they say the definition of mental health. You know what I mean? You can go ahead, Google it, and find the definition for yourself. And some causes, you know, one of the main causes is like not knowing. You know what I mean? What they say, ignorance. What's the meaning of ignorance? Not knowing. People just don't know. They don't know. Some people don't even know they have mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? And some other factors is hereditary, biological, psychological traumas, environmental stress. You know what I mean? So if you break one of them down, that could be one of your mental health. You know what I mean? So these could be triggers, you know? So the main thing is, if you know you have mental health, you have stress, you got to find different things, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to be able to relieve your stress. You know, like positive things, positive enjoyments, you know. Find positive things, lifting weights if you like lifting weights, going on walks, if you like having a dog, anything that, you know, that lightens you up, that you like, that's positive, you know, and whatever works for you, find you a solution and stick to that, you know. And another thing I wanted to talk about today too is the spiritual side inside of you. Everybody has some type of spiritual side. It's either good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Some people got more devil in them than God. You know, we can break it down. If you take one of the O's out of good, what's that give you? If you add a D to evil, what does that give you? So every human has a good and a bad side, but some people's bad side overtakes them. And then the good people's, the good side overtakes their bad side. Everything's about decisions and things in that nature. So you got to know yourself, man. I'm talking about not being around no friends, family, all by yourself. Figure out who you are. You know what I mean? Without all them additives into it. Once you figure out who you are, you're going to finally figure out what your purpose is in life. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody. You know? And then know about your flesh. Your flesh can overtake things that you should not be doing. You know? Your flesh can overrule. If you good, your flesh can overrule you to do good things. But sometimes, most in general, when your flesh is overruling and making all the decisions for your mental decisions and then the decisions that your actions take, you know, that has to deal with your flesh, you know. So understand what the flesh is, understand your spiritual side, or do you only you as a person is going to know, you know what I mean? Like, oh, deep down, are you either good or you devilish? Do you always run around doing devilish shit? That means the devil overtakes you. You mean, you know, if you always doing good and not trying to jerk people and get over, that means the good side overtakes you. You know, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody out here perfect, you know. Everybody got something to work on, but the main thing is working on yourself, getting to know yourself, you know, and taking it from there. Knowing your mental health. I mean, everybody has some form of it. Some people don't even know they have it and walking around out here as if nothing's going on or everything's okay. But you know what I mean? You gotta know yourself. The better you know yourself, the better off you gonna be. You know what I mean? But this is going to conclude my first video. Like I said, hit that share, like, subscribe, you know what I mean? Trying something a little bit different. You know, I'm an artist. I had one video up, little music video, something I was just playing with. But now, you know, I'm going to start talking about real topics that nobody really ain't talking about. Yeah, they talking about people's mental health, but are they really breaking it down? Are they really helping people? I mean, you got to help yourself to be able to, you know, to figure out what it is. But all right, y'all. One.